yeah, we can see USDT suffering a little bit, but USDT has always had a rise just because there's more being created. And on the monthly, it looks like it's on the verge of breaking that 50 level on RSI, showing some strength and the relative strength coming in here. You have to be very, very careful, okay? This is a key moment in crypto. I think I'll leave it with that. I mean, there'll be other things that we can cover in other days that we do the analysis. This is the last day of this week. I'm going to try and do soon a weekly show, so you're going to get more insights there as well. We'll be talking more about the macros and fundamentals there. Okay, so that's crypto done. We're going to be going to the dollar. So I've been talking about the dollar for a while, how I see Dixie moving above 99, maybe even 100 here for that break all the way up to 101. And this is what I'm monitoring really, really carefully here. Again, this is kind of a decisive moment for the markets. Gold, I keep saying that the short side is where the money is. I hope you guys have been able to take advantage of the idea that I shared about 5 days ago on the short side. We are still short here on gold. I think we can go down up to 5%, 9 to 10% on this move from the moment I entered, which was 4,325. But the other thing that you have to think about is, logically speaking, we at least need to eat around 20 to 40% of this move that we saw from August to the peak. So that would take us maybe around here. Okay. The short side looks okay. We could see some support around this okay level. If that breaks, we then go all the way down to 3.9, 3.8, and we can easily make that 8% on this move. Easy trade. I shared it with you guys 5 days ago. There was no way this was pushing higher, especially with the way it was looking on the monthly. I mean, that doesn't give me any confidence that we can go higher. Yes, the market could be euphoric and move higher, but I think logically speaking, it will have to revert to the mean at some point. And this was the key point that I saw, at least to a certain level, revert to some sort of mean, which is that 4K 3.9, 3.8 level. Okay, that's gold. We've seen bonds, the 10-year bond, show a little bit of signs that it could regain here. It's been on a downward trajectory for a while here. Let's just look at the charts. And I'd say maybe we resist there, go back down, and it kind of like slowly builds up to around that mid-November, end November level where we could see the breakout above. But it looks like bonds will break up above, and that will have an impact on the broader market in many different ways. And maybe I'll cover that in a different video and discuss that in detail. In terms of the other markets, you're talking about the German market, the French market, consolidating here, the German market. So nothing really to see or trade. CAC 40 was doing pretty well. I showed you guys LVMH or MC, ticker MC. That's been doing pretty well. We just haven't been looking at it. I haven't been looking at the French market because we've seen so many good opportunities in the US market, especially with quantum plays and AI. We also have the Chinese market, Seng, the Hong Kong, sorry. But this is on the verge of a break above here. And I am looking at a few ideas. This includes rebuying Alibaba, which we had the run up in the previous trade, which was this one. Baidu, which we had as well. I'm looking at Baidu as well as an opportunity. And maybe a number of other ones. Maybe we can look at JD as well to see what JD's. But I like Alibaba. That kind of covers the core of the Chinese market. It's one of the biggest companies, or the biggest company.